Session 7, Independent Reading Articles. This is the first of 3 sessions on independent reading. I've given it 3 sessions because independent reading is where your reader will spend most of their time, and the 3 different aspects of independent reading I wanted to bring into the program. Reading equals understanding equals meaning. Get something, it's better than nothing. And that's one of the biggest things, is when we're reading, it's really important to actually get something from the text, something from the writer, because that gives us some indication of what's going to be coming next. We don't have to get all of the detail, we just have to get a general understanding, a picture of what's actually happening, and that just leads us forward. It gives us that prior knowledge or understanding of what might follow. And in reading, we often get too fixated on getting things right, and we lose the big picture. So in independent reading, it's a really good time for the reader to be totally in control, and they can get the understanding they need, not necessarily the understanding that we would test for. This is a reading by activity. In other words, the responsibility is coming back on the reader, but also so is the enjoyment, so is the connection, so is the interaction. It's got a lot of benefit, a lot of engagement, a lot of involvement, and that's where we'll actually start to see some really awesome things happening. What we're starting with is articles. I like articles because they're short, they're bite-sized, and they contain some facts, some information, some knowledge that the reader didn't know, and so they become quite informing. Getting some understanding. I've cut and pasted some things out of a website, which just makes some great little examples to use. Feel free to use your own. However, I think you'll find these work actually quite well for you. There's quite a few different activities here that just build an understanding of how writers write articles and what articles are trying to do. It's bite-sized, it's small, it's brief, because this is really building on the reading as a thinking activity. As you actually get further into this particular activity, I think you will find that you're learning things as well, and that becomes a really awesome situation for your reader when everybody is engaged, when everybody is using the text as the third person in the equation. And when you actually get that sort of level of connection, then it becomes just almost a seamless process where everybody is actually, just to coin a phrase, on the same page. I think that you will actually see quite a big step up from what we've actually been doing in the previous 6 sessions with this one. So have some fun with it, see where you get to, and this is also where you're going to see some natural learning, some natural understanding, and maybe a little bit of natural engagement in the wider world as your learner, your reader, starts to use these skills to engage with the other text they meet day to day. Once again, you have the notes at the end, and also I've put some extension activities in there as well. Again, what went well today, that's going to be quite useful later on, and also just gives you a chance to reflect on what aspects of this article independent reading session worked really well, and also what you'd actually use from it going forward. So have some fun, praise, and yeah, probably about time to give yourself some praise too, because you're going to be seeing some things here happening that probably haven't happened quite so well in the past. So you've done pretty well to get to this stage, and it only gets better from here. So good luck with it.